So, before we go into our next session, which is for Dr. Isaac, which is Introduction to Meta-Analysis using Bayesian, but it's like Dr. Isaac is having a technical issue at his end. So, rather than having Dr. Isaac right now, we'll be having Dr. Quratulai. I'm very sure if you were here yesterday, you are familiar with Dr. Quratulai already. She took a session yesterday. So, uh, right now, let me confirm if Dr. Quratulai is on the call. Dr. Quratulai, yeah, I've made you a presenter. Are you with us? You can unmute and speak if you are with us. Dr. Quratulai, I think I can't hear you. Am I the only one? Sorry, Mike, can you hear Dr. Quratulai?
Let me check if she's part of the people on the call.
Yes, I've made her a presenter already, and she has unmuted herself, but
I can't hear her. I can't.
Yes, I can't too.
Let me see.
Okay, I think she's back. Dr. Quratulai, can you unmute yourself and speak? Pending the time she'll be getting that done, I'll be presenting our profile. Okay, Dr. Quratulai, just unmute yourself and talk before I go ahead. Or if you're having any technical issue, you can just leave and join the meeting again.
Hello?
Okay, perfect. I can hear you now.
Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear. I can hear you.
I have revised my presentation according to the need of the content. So I will share it to you. Can you make me a host? I can share the screen.
Yes, you are a presenter already, but hold on, let me introduce you formally before you go ahead. Is that okay with you?
No issue. I can present.
Yes, hold on. I've made you a presenter already. When I'm done, you can present. So
I can present right now.
Yes. You can present, but hold on. Let me introduce you. Before you present.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect. So, everybody, Dr. Quratulai currently holds a PhD in statistics, specializing in quality engineering. She is a lecturer of statistics in the Department of Statistics at HED, Lahore, Pakistan. She's also a visiting lecturer in the Department of Statistics at Allama Iqbal Open University, Islamabad, Pakistan. She is a member of different statistical societies like the International Institute, ISI, the American Statistical Association, ASA, the Royal Statistical Society, RSS, and the International Association for Statistical Education, ISEA, and Computational and Methodological Statistics. She served as a member of UN Datathon 2023 as a mentor and judge. She is a reviewer in several international journals. Nowadays, she is a scientific committee member at the 19th IMT-GT International Conference on Mathematics, Statistics, and Applications, ICMSA 2024. She has won several funded courses and conferences from the International Institute. She is working on production engineering and machine learning techniques. She's highly passionate about working for women in data science and promoting statistical education. Join me and make welcome Dr. Quratulai Khaliq. You're welcome. You can take the floor right now. Thank you.
I am sending you my presentation, so
Okay.
you
So
can.
that I can present for you, right?
And warm welcome to everyone, and thank you so much for calling me to share my knowledge with you. And it is a amazing experience having people like you. So today I'm going to present how to design your own project and your presentation and poster. Because poster is the you can say poster is the simplified form of your research that you can do. Like a poster is just a one page summary of your all research proposal. So you can tell them how what is the proposal and how can you be sorry, you can tell what is the objective and what is the research that you have done so far and what is the result that you concluded from your research. I have sent you an email. Can you have?
Okay. All right. I will confirm that. Right.
Please share. And in this session, you will learn how to apply the machine learning technique to the data set. Same data set, you will apply the regression, decision tree, and random forest. Then we will, after compiling the result, we will create our own poster. And you show you how can I present my poster internationally when I'm going to a workshop or trainings or any kind of the conferences, because people are not interested to read your too much bulky text. People are interested in the one page summary, what you have done so far and what already have done. What is the conclusion you have made from the data? So that is the very important thing. Every person should know that how to make their poster a beautiful way. And it is very because we are very much concerned. It is like a female who go to the parlor and become beautiful, and it is just like the same thing as that you have your research, how you beautify your research with the graph and tables, and how it represents to the others, because sometimes we research have not a power, but when we make some graphs and powerful representation of our data, so people it is appealing, people like it. So how to represent your research, that is the very much important. Can you have my email?
Yes, but the other document is not opening.
Not opening. So
Yes.
you can make me host and I can open my presentation.
Okay. Yeah, can you try and share your screen?
Okay, I can share.
Yes, share your screen.
Window. Share.
Okay, perfect.
Can you see?
Yes, perfect. Yes, can see it now.
Can you see? Thank you. Now, because my presentation was ahead, so I am now you very much know who am I. Now I will tell you what is the goal of my session. The goal of my session is this session aim to equip the participant with the essential skill to create engaging, informative research process. By the end of this session, you will learn that's the core of the design principle: layout, color, font, visual hierarchy. Present research effectively, showcase the objective method, result, and conclusion concisely, enhance the visual communication, choose the integrate and visual to boost the data and clarity and engagement, and simplify complex finding, make key the message accessible to diverse audience, gain the presentation confidence, create the poster to attract the attention, spark the discussion, and foster the networking, empowering the researchers to cause their work through academic and professional setting. Now, what is the poster? There is a very much difference between a poster. What is a poster? What is a research poster? What is a scientific research poster? What is a statistical poster? They are different terminology. We should not mix them. A poster is a visual presentation of a tool that combines the text, images, graphs, design elements to convey the information quickly and effectively. Posters are widely used in the academic, professional, public settings and communicate the idea, research finding, event detail, and messages on the way. What is the poster? Here, it is no, I'm not talking about the scientific poster. I'm just talking about the poster. That poster, our team members send you for the workshop and tell you that these are the presenter and this is the topic they will going to present. That is also a poster. They give you a brief introduction like any company send you a brochure. This is also a poster. This kind of poster is for the marketing basis. But in the research have a totally different context of the poster. A poster is typically served to summarize the research project or study. It highlights the key elements such as the research question, methodology, data, result, and conclusion. These posters are often displayed at the conferences, workshops, where the researchers interact directly with the viewers to discuss their work. Whenever you go to international workshops and trainings and some kind of conferences, so you saw that the balcony is full of the posters. They demonstrate the and we really loved and enjoy their research. We can only see the research, see the objective, what they have written, what is the methodology, what is the graphical, what is the result. You can just 1 or 2 minutes or 1 minute, you can understand the other person research in a quick way. That is a quick understanding of your post research. So research posters are very much needed when you are a researcher. This is important to you learn how to make your own and design your own academic posters. Now, key characteristic of effective poster. When you are creating your poster, you must be very conscious about, because like engineering, I was observing that engineers are not making something like electronics and other. They also working on the design, appealing design, color scheme, and so many other things that is not relevant to their field, but they are working on that. If they mobile phone company is making some kind of mobile phone, and they try their best to its appearance, its color scheme, how its color will be manageable for the female and for the male, for the kids, for others, how what features are appealing for the every age person. So that is the when you are making the poster, it is very much important. You must take care of these things that make your poster more appealing. Number one, concise content. Present only essential information to avoid the overwhelming words. Sometimes people write too many paragraphs in their posters. In the human psychology, it is very much important to make the things are appealable and attractive only because few seconds a person can give you attention or not attention. That is the important thing. So always try to be a use important information in the bullets point. No try too much heavy paragraphs because people don't have a time to read your bulky paragraphs and research. Number two, clear and visual hierarchy. Use headings, subheadings, section, guides, views through content logically. And graphs and visuals include the charts, graph, images, graph that enhance the understanding and make data more engaging. Because when we have a graphs, when we have a tables, they make our research very appealing and understandable. If I am comparing a three country data and if I make some bar chart, some pie chart, that is making and that percentage I can easily identify. Even I don't belong to a statistic field, but I cannot understand. I can easily understand what is going on in the charts and figures and tables and images. So that is very much important if you are making some kind of posters. Poster should be a readable, because sometimes people use some kind of font that is very much clumsy, that are very you cannot understand. It is written as I or L, it is T or something else. So it is very much important to use that kind of language. It is easily every person can read it. Every word can be readable because we are designing our poster through some other things like graph charts. So don't need it to be a very stylish font in your poster. Engaging and informative. Capture the attention, design the provide depth and convey the study importance and finding. When we are some like this workshop, if you don't know the its worth and importance, you cannot join it unless until you know the importance of anything. If you know the importance of anything, you can be a very good you will be join such kind of events and learn from the intellectual minds. So that is the thing, that when you are designing your posters, you must be very much, it must be a very much engaging and informative. Now, purpose of the poster. Everyone can see my presentation because I cannot see any kind of text right now because my presentation is going on. If any problem, please let me know. Okay? Everyone hear me?
Yes, I can. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Purpose of the poster. Purpose of the poster is like an inform, share the detailed information quickly and effective. When I go to the conferences, I want to make some collaboration from the international researcher, how they know Quratulai exists. They will know when I present my work there and in form of the poster of some kind of thing. Because what I am telling, they cannot understand. What I am presenting, they cannot understand. Unless until I have a poster with me. Because poster is a very good source of engaging others to your research. Number two, educate. Help our viewers understand the complex ideas or data. Promote the draw attention to event and product initiative. Engage, encourage the discussion and gather the feedback from the audience. In some, posters are powerful tool to presenting the information visually, scantily, and making them to a valuable for the conveying the complex topics in an appropriate way. Now, what is the scientific poster? We already know because this presentation is making you ready for the our when we design our poster. You must know the rules, regulation, what are the importance, how to create it. That's why I am presenting in the PPT form. So scientific research poster is a visual tool that designs, summarize, communicate the key aspect of the research project or study commonly displayed at the academic conference, workshop, seminar. These posters are intended to engage audience, spark discussion, convey complex research finding in the straightforward and visual appealing in front format. Key component of scientific process you must be is just like a one page of your full thesis, full research paper. Number one, you have a title, descriptive capturing and research essentials. Always select the title which is minimal words, not use the 2 or 3 lines words, just one line. Use very precise words that only reflect your research, your study, and use the easiest language. Don't use the complicated word. People are not interested. If I cannot understand, I will not see your research poster. If your research poster is understanding to my language, if I belong to some non-English background or something else, so I can be it is very much easy to understand me or grasp your knowledge. Number two, author name and affiliation must be there in the poster. Number two, and you must had introduction, brief overview of the research topic, objective and motivation. Just 2 or 3 lines, not more than 2 or 3 lines. You must be very much precisely on your each and every aspect of your research. Method, summary of the method, material, data correction, analysis and technique. Result, key finding with the visual data representation, graph, chart, discussion and interpretation, the result, significance, future research. Don't write too much paragraph. If I compare 3 methods, one method is giving the significant result. I can write this method is giving the significant result over these 2 other methods using this data set. That's it. You have done. If you want to give the recommendation, you can say if it is a normal assumption is followable, if not follow some normal, then you can suggest some other design that can be more suitable for when some assumption does not meet. That is, reference is a compact list or cited sources. Do not use too much citation. Just use 1 or 3 most relevant, because poster is a single page. How can you, if you add so many information in the poster, so it is very difficult to readable. So it must be if I am bothering some kind of research, that is I have a 1 book or 2 book, 1 or 2 references are sufficient or 3 is sufficient. It's not more than that. Just use the most relevant, most important. And recognition of funding sources, collaboration, supporting things. Sometimes we have a funding for some we are working on some kind of project and they are sponsoring our research, so they are paying. So we should be this is an ethical practice. We should acknowledge them. If we are if we're getting data from some institution and getting some funding and collaboration, supporting institution who helped me during my research or making some posters, so we should acknowledge them. We are not giving the credit of the research because author are taking all the credit, but we are saying thank you to them. Scientific research posters, why they are important. Efficient communication. You can communicate. Even I belong to from Pakistan. I know the Urdu very well. And if I don't know English. Okay, if you a little bit English, or let's suppose, and if you are from Nigeria and you know your mother language is very well, but you are also having some problem. But if my poster is the simplest way, simplest English, more graphs, more tables, more understandable. I don't need to read some time of the healthy text. I can understand your research and you can understand my research too. So that is a very important efficient communication. Now we are communicating each other through our research. But how? Through our posters. But we don't have a good communication skills like language. We have a language barrier. Still, I can understand your research, and still you can show me your work. Visual engagement uses a visual like graph, chart, and simplified complex data. Feedback opportunity enables the real-time feedback, idea exchange, networking, and collaboration, and spark the conversation with the peers and potential collaboration, and and professional development, enhance the skill, summarization, visual communication, and public speaking. Characteristic of a practical scientific poster, it must be a clear. Text is clear, readable, organized. Organized means you cannot write abstract at the end of the paper. You have to write at the start of the paper. You have to write the introduction after the abstract. So you have to follow the flow of the research. Now coincidence, information streamlined to be essential point, avoiding the excessive text and focusing on most important findings. Aesthetic layout, a well-organized design will be a logical flow, visually balanced elements that guide the reader to eye smoothly, and visual support, high-quality images, charts, graphs that reinforce the key of finding and make the data easier to interpret. Now, because we are representing the ISLP at this forum, so ISLP every year conduct the international poster competition. After 2 years, in the WSC winner country compete with each other. The winner participant will get some amount from the WSC and recognition internationally. So that's why we are very much concerned about the poster, and hopefully Nigerian will submit their poster in next year and will compete internationally and win. And the ISLP is a global initiative, international strategies to focus on the enhancing the statistical literacy through the education, awareness, and international collaboration. It organizes a workshop, competition, and event to make statistics accessible and encourage informed decision making worldwide. ISLP poster competition is an international contest by the International Literacy Project under the International Statistical Institute. This competition encourages the students from around the world to create posters and address real-world issues using the statistical analysis, fostering a hand-on approach to statistical literacy. Students work individually or in team, design visually engaging posters, present the data-driven insight, enhancing their understanding statistics while building the critical thinking and communication. I think without statistics, we cannot do the research. All of you agree? Because if someone said pull the statistics from the research, how will you make the graph? How will you analysis? How will you apply some models? You cannot do anything. That's why statistics is very much important, and people must know the importance of statistics globally. Whether you are belonging to a statistics background, whether you are belonging to not a statistical background, so you have to be very much careful when you are conducting your research. You must be learn about the basic ideas and how to use the statistics, how to demonstrate your research through statistics. The competition is divided in different age categories, and you can apply and showcase the event like word statistical concept. Yeah, I have already briefly discussed this, so I will skip. What is the best software to create your poster? If you don't know any other process, everyone know the Microsoft PowerPoint. Just select one slide and adjust the size to A3 and place all the things and divide the sheet into different parts and place all the some text, figures, each and everything. You can make the Microsoft. You can use make the poster using a Microsoft PowerPoint, Inkscape, LaTeX, Poster Mail, Infinity Designer, Google Slide, Mac Pages, Adobe Illustrator, Adobe InDesigner, ColorDraw, and Canva. Canva is a quite easier source of creating a poster. But if you have experience with Adobe Illustrator, Adobe InDesign, you can make it more beautiful way, because they have you can design your own poster about your own needs. What now we know what is the poster, what is the algorithm of the poster, what is the sequence of the poster. Now we are going through what color scheme should be chosen for the poster, and how can we make it more presentable to the others. Number one, always use the background color white or light gray. If you use a harsh color, so what you place on the poster, we cannot see. Understand? It means your background should be a lighter. You can see my slide. In my slides, look at the background, light blue color, light blue color, light green color, yellow color, soft pastel colors. You can use, because whatever I have written, you can easily see. If I use the dark red color behind the background, on the background, you cannot see what I have written. So always use the light gray, white, light blue, green, yellow, whatever color. Use the soft pastel color, and always decide your theme of colors. What color match with the other color? Okay, so you have to very much careful. Color are matching because you are making it appealing, not too disturbing. Number two, accent color, blue and green professional titles. Always when you are designing your professional posters, when you see the business and any other kind of the firm or organization who are presenting, they always like to be in a blue color. Blue and green are the professional title, heading and data points. Dark red and navy, great emphasizing findings. If something have a dark red, you because when something written in the paper in the red color, I always see first is, because this is the important thing. So that's why I use dark red, navy color for your finding or emphasizing some kind of important findings. Text color, dark black color, dark blue color, because you are, if you are selecting a blue theme, so your color should be synchronized with you. If you use blue background, and you must be use some kind of the dark colors that can be represent your text and reading. And white or light gray text, dark background. Agar, if you have using a black background, so you can use the white color of the text and light gray color to reflect your text. Contrast emphasize. Orange and teal color, you can see the teal color because I have highlighted that color. Orange and teal highlight the critical points, some points that you find in the critical in your research. You can use this color. Whenever I saw this, you can see it is just like a poster. When I'm saying that, I can easily see light blue, green, yellow, blue, red, dark color, and orange, teal color. So I can easily understand which point is important. Okay. Yellow or light green is sparkling to draw attention. Use two or three main color, one accent to keep the poster clean and readable. Don't use the harsh color. Don't use too many colors in your poster, because if you have too many colors, so you cannot draw the attention of the reader, because reader got confused. There are so many colors. Which color I have to see? How can I understand? Make me confused. Okay. Now, good size of poster is always A3, preferably internationally in the conference they will, and you can make it a landscape or a portrait. There are two kind of the scientific poster. One is the you can share your information, informatics, like you have some machine learning. You will show some important tools and techniques what are using, and you place some diagram in the and show the application. That kind of poster is a informatic like poster, and other is a scientific poster, where statistical scientific poster is having some kind of research. When designing a digital software of the high pixel, you always select the high pixel. When sending to the print, make sure the image is 300 dpi or more to ensure the high quality of the print. Okay. Now, what is the important? Important information can be read 6 to 8 feet away. If you make your poster, just print out and take it to 6 feet away. If I can read it, it means it is a good poster. A title is a short, plain language, catches the interest quickly. But I have already expressed is that your language should be a very much simpler. Don't use complicated language. People are not interested to read difficult text and so complicated English. If you know English, that is good, but don't use in your research is too complicated word to show that you have a knowledge of English, because we are not English. We are not a English background or something or literature. So we are just representing our research. So research should be as simpler as much as possible. Word count should be a range of 300 to 800. The less, the better. Okay, that is a one beautiful quote. Someone tell me, less is more. So always remember, when you are designing your poster, less is more. The less you say, the more you express. Bullets, points, numbering, emphasize headlines, makes easy scanning and reading. Now, graphics, color, fonts, visually appealing, help to communicate to message quickly. The layout of the poster is consistent, clean with the plenty of white spaces, incorporate with the throughout design. You can see this page. You can see background is a white, and I have places these text here. So it means plenty of white places when we have. So when my mind thinks, when my mind see either here is the small text I have to read, and my mind will very enjoy, and my mind enjoying to read such kind of text which having a some kind of white spaces and distances from the text. The layout of the poster is consistent, clean, plenty, wide place incorporated throughout the design. Acknowledged. Author name, any institution affiliation are clearly displayed on the poster. Now, that is the poster. You can see. It is up to you how to you. Banner 1, banner 2, heading banner 3, banner 3, like abstract text, introduction, methodology, graph and representation, result and discussion, and conclusion and references. You can place like this, and logo. It is up to you where you place the logo. Sometimes people place on the top of the poster, and some people add the information on the bottom of the poster. So though it is not necessarily where you are placing your text. And always use the large title and author on the top. Okay. Now sample posters. These are the sample poster you can see that is designed very well. This is a scientific poster and biotechnology. Here you can see smaller text, but when we take out the prints, they have a, you can see very smaller text, more graphics here. In the next one, you can see the smaller text, more graphics. He using a background white, black, then he using the yellow color to be make it appealing. But in this poster from my left side, you can see this too much information are placed in the poster. They have too many references here. They have too many, but this poster is appealing, but drive my attention too. But it can be better if you have understand what I am saying. You can make far better poster. Now you can see this poster. You can make the section, then place your text and see how he expresses methodology in the single 2 or 3 lines, and just write the formula here. He places the logo is that side. It's up to you where you are placing the logo. Center heading is very large. Now you can see these two posters. They are two posters, not single. Right is the other one, and next is the other one. They use the blue theme, and you can see white spaces in the background. They use the blue color. Now this is the winning poster. Last time the win in the ISLP contest in 2022. So people have so 2023 people the student from all over the world are the winner. How the innovative idea is. And first one he used the blue theme, second one he used the pink and orange theme, third one is used the green theme. You can see how the color are reflecting their poster. More color and more appealing your poster. Now, hopefully you understand. I will share with you a link of Google Clap. You will open your Google Clap. Okay. So we will perform our statistical analysis first using Python. I will share in the chat box. And this is the important part, because theoretical things you can read from the internet. Now this is the part. Please open your Google Clap, and I am also opening. and I will tell you how I perform the regression analysis, decision tree, and random forest using the real life data, and what our results are coming, how I make the graphs. Then I will show how I design my poster. Okay. Have you opened? Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see it.
You can see a copy of regression and this file, Google Colab file.
Yes, yes.
Okay. It is visible to everyone. Any problem? Or make it more. If no problem, I can start it now. First of all, I will tell you about. I have made the comparison of regression, decision tree, random forest using the Python. Okay, because we are focusing on the machine learning. So I have today I have changed my idea, because you should know how to because the project is somehow how to conduct the research, how to find the results, and how make to the poster. So I'm not only focusing on the poster, I'm focusing on the language, what I am using, how doing analysis. So you can see. Now I will in the that is the open source, and Google Colab you will open, you can easily run. You don't need to install any library. So that's why I have sent you an email. You can open your Google Colab and first of all import the necessary library. Import NPy, NumPy as NP. I am importing some NumPy, pandas. These are used for the tables and sorry. These are used for the mathematical and some kind of the I cannot have a word right now. NumPy and pandas is used to be for the data frame, and your how to that is use the data and the task that you operate on the data set. These are used for that. Now SK dataset import. I want to fetch the data California housing. Okay. So dataset is sklearn is a very large library in the Python. It has so many functions. You can if you are working on the data and machine learning, you must know the sklearn, because in through sklearn you can load the data, you can perform the analysis, you can perform so many things in the sklearn for the machine learning and data sciences. So sklearn dataset import fetch California housing, and from the sklearn model selection import the train test split. So I am because I have to I am performing machine learning. In machine learning we use the 80-20 rule. 80 for the our train data and 20 is the test data. So I have to divide my data into two equal parts, train and test. So that's why I am using sklearn model selection, import the train underscore test split. Now sklearn linear model, import the linear regression. Sklearn example, import the random forest regressor. And because I have to apply the decision tree, so I am also importing the decision tree regressor. And the sklearn matrices, import the mean absolute error, mean squared error, R squared, because this is very much important to see the performance of your model. Just you have to click on the run button, so it will be run. Now I want to load the data. In the California, is it to fetch what data you have loading? Just name the variable. Okay. Now in the variable, I have to decide which is the X and which is the Y, which is the independent variable and which is the dependent variable. So X in the data frame California data, the column California dot feature. Now I am extracting the feature from the X. Okay, for X. Now in the California Med House, well, this variable is our y-axis. Now I want to, first of all, I apply the libraries. I am in the hurry because I have so many sessions after mine. So I have already taken the 1 hour. So load the California housing data. Now split the data into X train, X test, Y train, Y test. Just run it. Now initiate the model. Because now data is divided into two equal parts, because you can see test size is 12.2 and train size is 80. So 0.8 and random states 42 means whenever whenever this function is run, just pick the random variable which is placed on the 42 place. Okay, that states always whenever I run, I get the same result. If I don't add this one, so I can have a my results, because it is up to the system what is he is taking randomly. Now initiate the model. I have initiated linear regression and forest, random state 42, because I have decided earlier. And
Sorry,
recently,
Korat.
yes,
Sorry, hold on. The link you sent, we can't have access to it, so it's access denied.
access the next. Wait,
Yeah,
I
the
will
link.
share. Wait, thank you. I will share you. We How to share this one? Sorry, not respected. Now
Yeah, perfect, perfect.
I think you can easily access. Is it easy?
Yeah. We have access to it now. Thank you.
Open. Please confirm.
Yeah, I'll confirm that right now.
Oh, thank you so much. Now train and predict with the linear regression, because we have to train the model, then predict make that prediction, and prediction is on the basis of test, not train. When we are training our model, we use X train, Y train. When model is already trained, then we use the prediction. Prediction is always on the basis of the test data. The test data is 20%, because what we are training our machine to get some new data and how it works. So first we inject the data in the model, and model understand how to work in it. Then we give some other data and only give the X test. He will return me Y test. Okay. So now he did the prediction. Then same prediction for the random forest. If you are a beginner and doing machine learning, this program is very much important to learn 3 model at a time in the same diagram. Okay. Now train and predict the decision tree. Okay. Same as first I train my random forest model, then I apply the X test to be get the results. Okay. Same as with the decision tree. Now I want to find the evaluation. This is a function that I have made. That is the famous function, because I don't want to be single time. I just create the function, then load it, and whenever I load it, I put the variable and I get the result. That is the easier way. If we make the function and function is working very good, every time I cannot use the same formula for each and every value. So I have created the function. Function is evaluate the model, y true, y predict, model name. Mean absolute error, mean square error, and R square. I have put the I have added the variable there and print these values. So I am just here. Now you can see. You can see linear regression, random forest, and decision tree. I get the result. I get the result. Mean absolute error of linear is 0.5332, and mean absolute error of the 0.3275, and mean absolute error from the decision tree is 0.45. Which one is giving a good result? Always random forest, because random forest tree is just a single decision tree is a one tree, and random forest is the combination of too many decision trees. So it gives the more precise result. It means which is performing good, which having a minimum mean absolute error. So what we prefer? 0.3275. It means it is a good. Now we can compare with the linear regression and decision tree. We can see decision tree is far better than traditional regression. Now, what is the who get the first position? Random forest, and second position decision tree, and third for the linear regression. Now we will go for the mean squared error. In the mean squared error, 0.558, 0.25353, and 0.4952. Okay. So who is the winner here? Again, random forest. But in the real life, it is not necessary. It is dependent of the position of the data. This data is very much, because this data is authentic data and used many times, and it fulfill all the assumptions, that's why it's giving a good result. But when you're working on your own data set, might be you have a better result on the linear regression, not in the random process, not a different, so they may not be a suitable model for your research. So researcher should be a flexible, okay? So R scale, which is giving the goodness of it, which model fit very good. 0.5757, 0.8051, 0.62. Once again, who is the winner? R scale, we can traditionally, when we say the random forest having a better mean square error, better mean square error, better mean absolute error, and better R scale as compared to the both of these. Now, in the when we compare linear and decision, so we can get the far better result from the decision tree. So I get the result. Now I want some visualization too. So when I want to visualization, just press this one. Matplotlib is used for the plotting your plots, and cburnNX is also used for the plotting. So these two are very much important because we have to use for the we have for use in the later on like this decision life. We have to find the feature extraction and something. So that's why I have these two libraries, and I've not added in the start because it is make you confused why we are using. We are using for plottation. So for plotting, I have added there. Now I want to plot the histogram. What histogram? Because I enumerate the X column because I want each X column will be plotted on my histogram. So to SNS, it takes time because data is large. You are doing practice or not? If anyone don't know the Python, don't worry about. Just play. Just click and see what is going on in our research. Because everyone you know the statistics good. So my major concern is not teaching you Python. My major concern is how I conducting our research. Because I look at this. Now each and every variable histogram is there. First variable, bed is neck, the average house age, the average room, the average bedroom. You can see the histogram, latitude, longitude, average. All the variable are plotted. Okay, that is the plotation of the all the variable. Now I want to visual relationship of feature and target. Feature, which is a feature x-axis, x and target is a y. Now I can see. Now x and y is plotted. You can see. It means they have an increasing relationship. They are for values from 0 to 20 more values, that is 0 to 5 more values. And here you can see house age. House age is gradually 10. You can see the same pattern of the all the variable y and x. So you can see the medical house, sorry, med house value जो है, this value is 0 to 8. Okay. So this is the, now I want to predict. Now I want to see the linear regression. Actual value, predicted value, and linear regression. I just wanted to see what is going on. Filling the straight line data is when you fit the straight line, you can see all the values are clustering on the center line. So you can see predicted and actual values are more or less are very near to each other. Okay. Now for the random forest, you can see now compare. We can compare. Look at this. Too much clustering outside the range 2 0 to 4. Okay, look at the diagram. Now we are comparing this. You see what is the beautiful. Now it has a far better fit as compared to this one. You can see all the values are nearby the center line, and it is a more beautiful figure than this. You can see this is not a good fit. Okay, because we have an outlier there. So it is not working on the outlier, and some values are far away from this, and it is not performing very good. Linear regression is not performing. When I'm just looking at the picture, so I can see the values far away from the 6. You can see 6 and above. It means the values that is far away and having some leveraging point in the outlier there. So linear regression is not performing well. But when I see, he is capturing all the data, whether is outlier, what is not outlier. He is capturing all the data and fit and actual predicted and actual values are overlaps. That means it is a good model. If I don't see the result, what I have discussed you before, I just look at the picture, I can see this picture is far better than that. Because some values are, you can see the line passes through, regression line always passes through its mean. That is the property. But why these values are not? 6 to 8, if you see the 6 and 8, so I cannot see values are passing here. So it's mean linear regression is not serving its purpose. So, but here you can see all the values are capturing. Might be a far away, but not so far away, 6, 7, 8. He's capturing all the data. So now you can go for the decision tree. You can see decision tree is also performing very well, but when we compare the figure with the random forest and decision tree, you can see which is the best, random forest. Because if I think, if I have a little bit knowledge about the regression, so I can see fitted and the regression line always passes through its mean. So I'm saying that this is also having some problem here, having a straight line, so much data is not compelled on the center, but here you can see data is compelled. Okay. Now I want to see more, visualize the decision tree. What is a decision tree? Decision tree is that such kind of a tree which node is made, which is an important factor because we in the data we have so many factors. Okay, in the data we have a column X has a 10 column. It means which column is very much important in the future. Okay, which gives the first important, then we give the second, third, fourth. Decision tree is give us the tree according to the importance of the factor, which factor is important. That is the first node, the less important second node, the more less is third node, the four is up to so on. You can go to the last node. Okay, it will take time because now I will also check the random forest. TD series data importance, California data, sort the value sending, because I just in the decision tree, you can see decision tree is so much overlapped picture. You will see as it come, I will show you. Just take time. And random forest have a beautiful picture. He's just giving the pulling factor, which are the important features. Feature important in the random forest, feature important in the score and feature. Now, what I have done so far, I just decide my objective. My objective was to see which is the best in the real life data setting, regression, decision tree, and random forest. That was my objective. Now I decide some data because I don't want to search on the internet because I am a beginner. I just decided to take the data from the its library and take the data from the library and apply machine learning algorithm to the regression, decision tree, and random forest and find some result and then compare the result. I find out the some it is working. So now I will share the poster. Wait. I don't know you are understanding me or not, but I have tried my best to make my presentation simpler. Now, it is this, the figure will come like this. Okay. Now see what I have designed. This is the poster that I have created for the data. You are seeing predictive modeling in Python, regression decision tree, random forest for data science. You can see it is a very simplest and easiest my title. Title color is blue because it is a reflecting of professionalism. I added the logo here. Okay. I added the author name and affiliation. That's it. Then draw a line because I want it to be my poster very neat because I show them the reader that this is a boundary line. After that, I will represent my data. Sorry, research. Now I add the abstract. Some people don't add the abstract, but it is needed. What you are doing, introduction is something else, and abstract is the summary of your research. So you must add. After this project explored the predictive modeling using the regression, decision tree, and random forest technique in the Python applied to a California housing dataset. We analyzed each model performance, comparing the accuracy and feature importance in the understand their predictive strength and limitation. Results demonstrate how each algorithm captures the relationship within the data, offered insight into a model suitability for the complex real data and science application. You can see how many full stop in the language paragraph. 1, 2, 3. I have only expressed my abstract only at 3 lines. That is more than enough. Okay? Don't use more than 3 lines. Just express your abstract as low as minimum. 3 lines are sufficient. Now, introduction. People are too much introduction, what other people have done, what we are going to do, what we are doing, each and every, too much detailing. No, I just added. Now you can see it is a very precise introduction. Predictive modeling play a crucial role in the data science, helping uncover the patterns for decision making. This presentation highlights two popular techniques: regression, decision tree, and random process using the Python and applied. There must be a 3 techniques, okay, not 2. And to the California housing dataset, we compare the model performance, accuracy, feature importance, and analysis guide model selection demonstrate the effective predictive modeling method. What is the objective? To compare the performance of the effective regression, decision tree, and random forest model to predictive analysis using a Python. Okay, just 1 line. Don't use too many lines. But one objective is sufficient because I am doing the research in the comparison. So, but 1 line you can be express your research. Now, methodology. We apply the question tree, random forest, model for California, housing data set, Python. Each of the model performance was evaluated based on the accuracy, matrix feature, important and predictive. We just simplify that line by I have already written the introduction. Because this is repeated again and again because we are doing this. So in introduction, we are introduce what we are doing, and in the methodology, we are also doing the same. I will not read the conclusion here. I will first use the graphical interpretation because I have to adjust my text. So one column I use for the text and last column I use for the text. Center is full for the figures. First is the graphical display. The each feature showing that the Y and X performance using different X values, X columns, and this is the all X histogram. This is the predictive versus actual. You can now compare here in the predictive decision tree, and you can see that a random forest has a far better fit than compared to these two. That is the decision tree. You will get the result. Might be I'll get it because net is slow. It take time because it's a huge uh, decision tree. So you can see I cannot read what is going on, but here you can see in the here they extract the feature according to them. First one is the high, most important, less important, or less important. He ranked all the features. Okay. Then conclusion, what demonstrate the higher, the random forest demonstrate the higher reliability compared to the other methods. So you can see I have created the poster for you, and hopefully you enjoyed my presentation or learned something new. So you can we can see what happening, still working. So I have already you will practice it, and hopefully any questions right now you can ask me. And please take part in the next year competition. Nigeria is also coming with the poster competition with this country. Then they will winner will go for the international competition. I will encourage you everyone. Please take part in such activities. It not only boosts your creativity, your research, your confidence, even your international recognition. When you compete, you learn. Don't compete for the winning. Just compete for the learning. So if you compete for the learning purpose, you definitely win. When you compete for the winning, so you cannot be a winner. So that is the logic behind it. So anyone have any questions? So you can ask me or we wind up.
Okay, there's a question.
My question, which you think perform better between a random forest and always random forest, because random forest is like a forest. You know, forest is the combination of trees. Single tree, a single person. What is he giving a decision? A person of full of families, which is giving if I have a 1,000 trees in my forest, one tree give yes to this technique, but 39, sorry, 50 trees, I have, sorry, 1,000 trees, and 900 trees are giving yes to my technique, and 100 trees are saying that it is not good. But who will win? Who get the 900 votes? But in the decision tree, you have only a single decision, yes or no. Might be this one is that is fall in the 100. This even when you are applying, so this is fall in the 100 category, not 900 category. That's why I always prefer to use the random forest instead of a decision tree. Tree is like a tree, and forest is the combination of decision tree. That's why it is the best. Anyone else having a question or? Canvas template free is Canva. Yes, Canva is everyone, even you write on the Google, just you can Google Sheet, Google Slides, something else. They have a free trial. So you can apply on the Canva is also free for the link. So I will share it. Okay. So I share it. Just write the Canva and you can write. Just write here Canva. Now here is Canva. Okay. So you can download here, and but I always try to be learn the how can we connect with you. You can connect. We have a ISLP Pakistan page, and I will share my information later on. Wait, I will share my LinkedIn here, so you can connect with me. And if you want to research or something as guidance, I am always available for you guys. And hopefully you enjoy my session. And we are conducting some international mega event on the January, starting of January to 2025. So you must come and enjoy. And I think we have a session for the Nigerians too. And we will try our best to bring the session in your own language too. So make it more productive. Okay. So we'll try our best to be a easier English, smaller languages. So we can non-English background people can understand better. Okay. So I shared my LinkedIn with you. And anything you can ask me about data science, machine learning, statistics. I must say the person who are working on the statistics must divert his field to the data science, because data science is now a very, very important field. And without data science, statistics is nothing. Oh, sorry, I'm sending you because I'm poor in technology. I'm opening my mobile phone and sending you the link so you can connect with me. Any question, please? You can on your mic and ask me. Don't hesitate, because person who asks learn a lot. So asking is the first step to learning. Yeah, I'm
My
sharing.
hands is up.
Yeah.
Thanks
Please.
a lot for your lovely and insightful presentation.
Oh, thank
You
you
have
so much.
waited. I know that
Thank you so
Nigerian
much.
students will participate in this year's poster presentation.
Yeah.
I really
And
enjoyed your presentation. Thank you very,
yeah.
very much.
Now you can start with the next session. I will share in the chat box. Okay, I am in the chat. Okay. Now you can start next presenter. I have completed my presentation right now. I will share my
All
presentation with your,
right.
okay. So thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much very much, Dr. Quratulai. We really
Thank you very much.
appreciate your time, and I will very say that your session was very informative and very expository.
Oh,
Yes,
thank you so
we
much.
just yeah, it was a whole lot of new things and new dimension. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.
So
Now you can go on. I will share all the links in the chat box. You can, the person who wanted to connect with me, I will share all the links here, so you can see the chat. Okay. So we have
yeah,
a
no
next
problem, no
session.
problem.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem. So right now I'll be going for our breakout session. So on our breakout session, we're going for breakout session for 30 minutes. And after the breakout session, if time permits, we'll be going for another session. But if speaker for that session is not available, we might be calling it a day. But any other time, for now, we'll be going for our breakout session. And in our breakout session, we'll be talking, meeting different people. There, you'll be able to talk with people, share your experience, what you've learned today and stuff. You'll be able to share with other people in the rooms. So I'll be unmuting everybody very soon, and so that we can all go to our various rooms and we can discuss. And please, 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 and please, I want the
I think Tammy is on hold. You can drop on the chat if you can hear me. I think Tammy is. Let's give him a few minutes. Yeah, but Dr. Quratulai, thank you. That was really, really good. I enjoyed that session.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I enjoyed.
There is
I
a
didn't know there
problem?
was a whole dimension to posters, right? I didn't know there was a whole dimension to it. It was really informative. Really,
Thank
really
you so much
informative.
for appreciating me, and it make me more positive and exciting, because I love
Yeah,
to share new ideas, and I love everyone. I think everyone listening very quietly,
yeah,
and I like it.
yeah, yeah.
So thank
I
you so
really
much.
did. No problems. No problems.
And
That's
I am
fine.
always available. You need some kind of sessions online. I am in next. I have a session in the Portugal free workshop. One I am conducting a session. So I am
Okay.
very much active. So I will share the information with you. You can come and enjoy that.
Perfect.
Is online events and free of cost.
Perfect.
So that is good.
Perfect.
You can collaborate with the other countries and learn from the people how they are working, and it is necessary for our growth.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Definitely would take things up after here, because this has been really exciting for me. This session particularly has been really exciting. So
Oh,
definitely. Yeah,
thank you so much.
definitely.
Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
especially
I
for
feel proud.
students. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. For Yeah, I think Tim is having a bit of an issue.
Can you
Someone has.
allow Dr.
Musaddiq,
take questions?
yes, yes,
Yeah, sure.
please.
Yeah, please.
Musaddiq, I think Musaddiq want to ask some question, no?
It does.
Who will
Yeah, I'm
allow?
Yes,
trying to.
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Musaddiq is very exciting. In all the last day, he was also trying to learn, and he is a very good and positive approach. Yes. Yes, Musaddiq, please allow him. I cannot
Yeah,
allow.
trying to get Tim
Okay.
getting on mute.
Yes, I
Let
have
me see.
unmuted.
Yeah, I think he can talk now.
I think he can do it from his
Yeah.
end. Ask him to unmute, yes.
Okay. Good morning. Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Good morning, Dr. Quratulai. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Actually, want to talk about maybe getting a record of your presentation. I missed it.
Yes. No,
I
no,
was so curious
it is
to.
already recorded, and I will send you a part. I have made for you, because last time you
Okay.
asked the question, and I have changed my all the presentation. Whatever I have sent him, it is totally different what I today I am presenting. So I
Okay.
have add the project just because of you, because you were asking how can we think about it. So this is the answer of your last question. I am giving
Oh
through my
yeah.
presentation. So now
And
you can design your research and present your research. So they will share with you recording. So don't worry.
okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Thank you very much. I actually missed it. I had
Oh.
network from my side here.
Yes, yes, we can understand. That's why they have recording. So no issue.
Okay, thank you very much.